What is happening, guys? Welcome on back. So today is going to be a little bit of a mini episode. We are going to do an AFK farm. So let's explain what I'm talking about. So let's go to skill tree. You might notice right now we are way under leveled. We are at level almost 70, but for our actual skill tree, we're only at level 25 mastery level, which is very low. Now, the bad thing about this game is when you're good at this game, the game does not reward you. For instance, the game wants you to die a lot to bosses because as you die, you get more skill points and your mastery level goes up, and that's how you get a lot of skill points. The game wants you to die. It rewards you for dying. Now, in my opinion, the game, if you kill a boss in 1 or 2 attempts, should give you a ton of skill points for doing that. That would make much more sense, because otherwise you run into this problem where we are now, and we only have 20-something skill points, but we're at level 70 in the game. And just to put it in perspective, you finish this game around a level 140, 130, 140. If you do everything, it's more around 150. My Let's Play, I was around 150, but this will probably be, 120 to 130 is when we finish up. So we're well over halfway through, and level-wise, and we only have 23 skill points. So that's where the AFK farm today is going to come into play. Today I'm going to show you a farm that will allow you to AFK farm away from keyboard. And this will work on console, will work on PC. It'll be a little harder to pull off on console, but you can probably find a way to make it work. But anyway, though, to start out, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Netherworld here, and we're going to head out and buy a couple things. We're just going to head to the first region. We can use this region, that's fine. And we're going to head back to Embar Ruins, and we're going to head into the temple. We're going to go visit our merchant friend. If you don't remember where the merchant is, real easy to get to. All you do is go up all these stairs. You don't even have to fight anything here either. You can just run around them. Run around to the side here. Back along the edge. You will have to, I guess you will have to fight this dude up here, but... And to the right, there'll be a couple archers, remember that. Just kill them real quick. And then we're going to go visit our good merchant.
Oh, wait,
We're going to go ahead and purchase 2 primeval regression orbs. These are the orbs that allow us to respec our stats. So we go ahead and buy 2 of those. Then we can just run out of there. We're going to head back to the crevice then from this section. And now we're going to set ourselves up for the farm. So we're going to go ahead and use that one of those regression orbs. We're going to go level our stats here. We're going to level endurance all the way to 60. And then pump anything extra into willpower. So you want endurance and willpower. These are the 2 you need to focus on. You can even go a little bit less there. Willpower, more endurance. That's fine too. 60 to 70 in that range is fine for this. Closer to 70 is probably better. Anyway, though, just go ahead and level that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to clear all our skill points. So go ahead and clear everything. Reset everything. We're going to go to Greatsword. We're going to mark this right here. Decrease the amount of stamina consumed on a successful guard. We're going to mark this one. We're going to mark this one. And too bad we can't mark this one yet. It's not that big a deal, though. That would be a little helpful, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, I'm just going to put that on there, too, just for the heck of it. And then we're going to go into, from there, we're going to assign ourselves a greatsword. So I'm just going to pick one that has just an overall, you know, good stats. Doesn't really matter which greatsword you use. Then we're going to run up here to the second region. And we are going to go down to Naden's Quarry, where we fought Maluka. So, Throne of the Veil. Then we're going to run over here. We're going to headshot this dude right here. Allow him to follow us. Get him to come around here. He sometimes gets stuck there. Just get him to go around here. And then up here, we're going to press the control key on our keyboard if you're on PC. Or if you're playing on PC, I mean, you can use this if you're playing on PC or console. But a control key on the keyboard is actually the same key as block on the controller. So as long as you find a way to hold down block, that's all you need to do. So what I recommend here is if you're on PC, putting like a heavy object, like I have this like heavy little miniature tea thing. It's like an antique tea thing that like sits perfectly on my control. I'm just going to put that down on the control key, rest that there perfectly so it stays there. And then I can literally walk away from my computer and I should... Oh. There we go. I forgot I had to reset it. Heal up here. You always want max heal. So back up, heal up all the way, and then go up there and just let him go. But then that's it. So all you're doing is holding down having a heavy object to hold down the control key on your keyboard. If you're on console, you know, you're going to have to like maybe tape your LB button down. You could try maybe like putting a heavy object against your controller too on two sides, like kind of like a vice grip kind of. That could work too. Or maybe even if you have a vice grip, that would be a great thing to try. But all we're doing is this. What's going to happen is we're going to walk away from the computer, just go do other stuff around the house, and we're automatically going to level our skill points from here. They're going to max out. We want them to max out. They will max out at level 40. I'm sorry, level 40 is the skill point mastery at this point in the game after Elamane. And then 43 total skill points you'll have at the end of this. So if you want to walk away, if you're right now on my other account, this took about an hour. So to go from 20, where we are right now, to about 40, took about an hour. So not very long. But it's basically impossible for him to kill us. He might do a little bit of damage here and now, every now and then, if he breaks our stance. And I'm hoping, like, right there, we got a skill point just for doing that. Oh, and see, we reset. The point is here, we have enough guard break to just keep our guard up and just, you know, block everything. And I'm hoping they don't patch this, because I'm going to include this in the walkthrough. I usually don't always, you know, include stuff like this in walkthroughs because a lot of times they patch stuff, but I don't see them patching this just because it's a fundamental system of how the game actually works. Because it's not really a cheese. All you're doing is using a way for an AFK farm to utilize to get this farm to work. So anyway, we're just gonna, you know, let this go, and once you get all the mastery points in, then you'll be able to level our skills. So I will, I'm gonna pause the recording, and then I'll come back when this is all leveled up. And I gotta be able to tab out to pause, so that's gonna be a little bit of a problem for me. Let me do this. There we go. I'll be able to pause now. After about an hour, that's all that took. Actually, it only took about 50 minutes, actually. I just looked at my phone. So in 50 minutes, I was able to get all the way to 40. So 40 is the current mastery level that we're capped at, so 43. And with that, we can head back to the crevice. Let's go back. And I mean, this is only if you're progressing as fast as I am. You know, if you're dying to bosses and having to retry bosses, you might already be at the cap level. in my Let's Play, you know, playing through this game for the first time, I never had to farm any types of points like that at all. But doing an easy guide, you know, a lot of these bosses, I'm killing them in only one try. So it's definitely something where if you are killing them in one try, or 1 or 2 or 3 tries, then I think you do need to farm that. I think that's one of the problems with this game, though. They need to fix that, I think. I think for every boss that you kill, like, within, like, 1 to 3 tries, or the less time it takes to kill a boss, I think they should reward the player with more skill points, so this doesn't happen. Because otherwise you get to a point like we are, and we were way over-leveled. But anyway, though, let's go ahead and level our memories, too, while we're in here. Let's collect ones from El Ravica. And let's put that into... That's fine. We'll just put them in stamina. And then we can go ahead and respec back to our normal build. So go ahead and use the other regression orb that we bought. And we're going to go 30 on... Yeah, let's go 30 on health. 40 on endurance, I think. Yeah, 40 on endurance. And then the rest in proficiency. Yes, so 30, 40, and 27. All right, let's go ahead and spec into Spear again, and I'll show you what we're going to be rolling with then. All right, that's good there. Let's go to Skill Tree. So we're going to clear all our skills again here out of everything. So let's go ahead and clear all those. Clear all those. We should have 43 skill points. So let's go ahead and spec into Common first. I definitely recommend picking up Reflection. Also, too, Brutal Attack Descent, we do use this quite a bit, so might as well grab that. This one we'll just leave on for only if we're fighting undead, so no need to mark that. This increased the damage of counterattack. I think you should max that out, and also increase the timing window for nullifying burst attacks. This is also one you should definitely pick up. This one's not really needed, just because we're going to have Spirit coming in from other places. Then we're going to go into Spear. Also, too, you can put points here. We will later on, but at the moment, I don't feel like we need to. For our Moonlight Tree, we're going to max this out. So go ahead and go through here, max these out. Actually, all these can be maxed out. We'll use the Moonlight Tree like crazy later on. Potent Blow, we want Shadow Cleave. Go ahead and grab that. 0 Point Fortress. Go ahead and grab that. Chaser is okay. We don't need that, though, at the moment. We definitely want Shadow Reversal. We wanted to grab Trance. Now we have our ability to run Trance, gain the ability to use Trance after skills that do not consume Spirit. So the rest of this playthrough is going to be reliant on Trance a ton. I definitely recommend putting that as a very easy key to remember, because we're going to be using that a lot. I'm going to go with A and RB on mine. I'm going to also max out the damage on that as well. And then we're going to want Shrewd, Quick Slash. And then we're also going to want Vital Strike and Vital Strike Shatter. And we don't want that. Shadow Strike we don't want. We don't want Crescent Strike. Agility. Agility is okay. We could use that. We do want Rod Smite. We do want Phantom Heatwave. Go ahead and put that at something. I like A and X because it's just kind of... It's different, but it's something easy to remember. And then we also want Eagle Wind. Go ahead and grab all 3 in there. And I'm going to make that as my heavy attack, so A and RT. I'm going to level that. We have 2 other points we can just stick in somewhere. So wherever you see the need to. Phantom Heatwave. So the thing about this, too, is this will buff your Moonlight. So if you want to put 2 points into this, you're going to gain an effect that upgrades the Shockwave attack of Moonlight and Full Moon for 30 seconds upon use. So it could be useful. Other things, always, decrease the stamina cost of dodging is always a good one. But this is basically what we're rolling with, though. So just to show you again, I'll take this off so you can see. This is what we're working with for Common. And this is what we got for the Spear. So that is going to be our current build going forward. And this is just a mini little episode today. And I wasn't going to give you guys anything crazy today. Just a little farm to catch us up so that the next areas will be a lot easier to approach. But with that, guys, we will catch you guys next time. Stay tuned. Much more coming soon.